Customs form over a long period. In the beginning, there is a purpose for whatever started as a custom. Over a period of time, however, the purpose is sometimes downplayed even as the practice is continued. This makes it an empty ritual. Om is the Hindu icon for the divine. Om became the Hindu symbol of the transcendental divine. It is very commonly used at the beginning of all ceremonial mantras and slokas. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti or peace is regarded as a most auspicious word. Hindus repeat it thrice to make it more emphatic and assertive. Hindus wear a forehead mark. Historically, both men and women wore a mark on the forehead, but nowadays most men prefer not to apply a mark except during religious or auspicious ceremonies. Hindu women continue to wear the mark, which has become famous as the bindi. It is applied between the two eyes and usually red in color. This mark, or tilak as it is mentioned in the ancient Sanskrit scriptures, symbolically represents the third eye, the spiritual eye. With this mythological eye, the person may acquire the inner sight that is not perceived with the physical eyes. Namaste or Namaskar, a traditional Hindu way of greeting with folded hands, is now becoming popular even among non-Hindus. It is spiritual. It conveys, I bow before the divine in you. It is indeed a more hygienic, non-aggressive and graceful way of greeting than the Western custom of shaking hands or hugging. Touching feet of the Guru, parents and elders. Hindus have raised the status of mother and father to the level of God. In traditional Hindu families, it is a common practice to bow down and touch the feet of parents and elders and seek their blessings or ashirwad. Although many parents do not observe this practice in modern society, others continue to do so with great warmth and enthusiasm even when they settle in Western countries. Hindus worship Tulsi, the basil plant. Tulsi occupies a very exalted position in Hindu mythology. Tulsi becomes wedded to Lord Vishnu. It also represents an honor to the agriculture product in Hindu society. Ayurveda has described many good benefits accruing from the use of the basil plant. The coconut is used in the worship ceremony. Kalasha, a husked coconut circled by mango leaves on a pot, is used in puja to represent any god, especially Lord Ganesha. The breaking of a tough coconut shell is compared to the breaking the ego. Hindus often light the wick of an oil lamp in the evening. This may be substituted by burning an incense stick, agarbatti or dhoop. The light is symbolic of a spiritual inner awakening. Lighting a lamp is symbolic of removing the darkness and bringing the knowledge of spiritual wisdom. Now, many prefer battery candles to avoid fire. Hindus offer prayers before meals. It's customary for Hindus to offer prayers before starting their meals. Food is considered as prasad, the divine blessing, and therefore is considered very auspicious and sacred in Hindu society. Shoes. Many Hindus do not wear shoes inside the home. Shoes are regarded as impure and unhygienic for temple and home. Even those living in foreign countries often observe this custom, occasionally in very severe weather, cold weather also. Hindus observe Vrat or fasting. It's common for Hindus to observe Vrat or fasting on some religious days, such as Ekadasi. Essentially, it's a token of self-restraint. It may be in other forms also, such as a vow to observe silence, Maun Vrat, for one or more days, as Mahatma Gandhi often did. It is a self-willed determination, sankalapa, to purify oneself with some type of physical austerity. It is also a period of time when one remains dedicated to the virtue of God and refrains from evil thought, word or deed. Hindus have earmarked special days for each deity. Monday is Lord Shiva's day of prayers and fasting. Tuesday is for Lord Ganpati. Thursday is dedicated to Goddess Lakshmi and Sai Baba. Friday is devoted to Santoshi Ma. Saturday is sanctified as Hanuman's day. Havan Kund. This is a temporary fire made by burning pieces of wood in a specially erected platform. It is a legacy of the ancient times of Vedic period. Ceremonies associated with childbirth. Hindu society has given the highest importance to the upbringing of children. The Namakaran, naming ceremony, occurs in the temple or home 11 to 41 days after birth. Head shaving, Mundan or Chudakarna, is performed at the temple between the child's 31st day and 4th year. Upanayana, the third ceremony, is performed to herald puberty and adolescence of the male child. It is the equivalent of the baptism in the Christian religion. In early times, the boy would be initiated in the training of sacred scriptures. Thus, it would be hailed as a time of being twice born. The second birth coincides with spiritual training. Last rites. Hindus have a fascinating relationship with death. According to the Hindu philosophy, the physical body is considered unreal self as compared to the imperishable soul, which is regarded as the eternal and undying self. The phenomenon of death of the body, however, is always regarded as most sacred and eventful in the family. Traditionally, a person is brought home when the end is in sight, so that the death occurs among loved ones in the family rather than in the lion atmosphere of the hospital. A lamp is lit near the head and mantras are chanted such as Om Namo Narayana or Om Namo Shiva. At the very last moments of life, holy water, Ganga Jal, water from river Ganges, or few drops of milk and honey are trickled into the mouth. The holy songs, bhajans, or tapes of spiritual instrumental music are played in low volume to purify the atmosphere. Hindus generally cremate their dead. The body of the departed is given a bath and dressed in fresh clothes. Fragrant sandalwood paste is applied to the corpse, which is then decorated with flowers and garlands. Traditionally, After scriptural chants and cremation rituals by the priest, the body is placed on the funeral pyre. Nowadays, cremation is done in the electric crematorium in many urban places and in foreign countries. Embalming is usually not favored but is commonly performed in the foreign countries. Shraddha, the ceremony in memory of the departed souls. Hindus perform a ritual ceremony in memory of their deceased parents. They invite their family priest to conduct the rites, which are followed by family meals together. Many Hindus have discarded this ceremony, although some observe it very solemnly. There are others who do not call the priest, but family members get together and partake of meals after doing worship or arti. For Hindus, life is a sacred journey in which milestones is sanctified with sacraments and rites. The holy ceremonies are meant to empower a spiritual perspective in individuals and families. Some customs have a harmful effect too. The poisonous custom of inequality among caste, gender, and other attributes are a cellar on Hindu society. Sri Tapavan Maharaj said, "Alas, think how customs get the better of man and enslave him. Every intelligent man ought to know that customs are made for man, not man for custom."